Alright, the final bit of the initial set of 3 for the starting of U0 time loop. And we join the Govner at Sakito GP in Japan. Track very blatantly based off of Suzuka Circuit in Japan. And that name sounds familiar. Well, that's because that's what MST Suzuka is named after. So why isn't Danny here? Because that's too on the nose. Instead, it's the Govner. Still kind of fitting. Japanese car at a Japanese track. The Nissan, of course, you know, Japanese. If you didn't know that, you live under a rock. So who are the opponents? Gearhead and Ben 10 are here? Huh. And they're all way at the back, though. And we got 2 cars to pass. So, again, just like the Alex run, had some problems with understeer and not knowing the course at all. The heck? The interesting camera angles here at the start of the race. Does SLS think he is? Different AI cars have very different approaches to this first corner. That is for sure, including myself, who is, it's more of just a guess and hope than it is, this is how you take this corner for me. Very bold from the Govner, making it 3 wide, understeering more. It's not even understeering, it's more of just like, I don't know how fast to go in these corners because they're not the actual Suzuka S's. And also just trying to make sure I stay ahead of that Renault and I can escape cleanly and hopefully not end up in the grass. But oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna end up in the grass. There's nothing I can really do about it. This track is... Again, I'm really pulling off the band-aids here. I'm getting a lot of the hard tracks to start with. Hockenheim is definitely not a cakewalk, and then this track, which is barely 2 cars wide. There is no margin for errors here. The real Suzuka is not much wider than this, but the track is also very different. It still is wider as well anyways, so that's also part of the judgment there. This corner is terrifyingly enjoyable. But those are not fun. But I've definitely known some cars that can't even get anywhere near that area. Probably the Audi, I would imagine, is one good example of that. More guessing, because I really don't know how to take those first 2 turns at all. God, the gear ratios in this thing probably do the entire race in 3rd and 4th gear, because these 2 gears are longer than my life expectancy. The idea there still is, once again, just like Bedlam at Red Bull Ring, that one guy that just kind of chilling out behind me is not fun. Because it's a lot easier for me to make errors here than at Red Bull Ring, because Red Bull Ring is nice and wide, only has 9 corners to worry about. Here, there's like 18, 19, and the road's like half as wide as Red Bull Ring is. Let's not hit the giant speed bumps. Remain on the tarmac. There we go. And this guy's hit the nitrox too back there. Okay, you are more aggressive than that. I don't see how, but you are. 60 miles an hour, 3rd gear still. Holy crap on a stick. Why did the gears go that low? I gotta like manually downshift through these two just to make sure that the car is actually in 3rd to them, because 4th will kill me with understeer out of the wazoo. You are right up my arse, and I don't enjoy that. Go away, you no-name. Very generic-looking car. Yeah, normally in the real-life version of Suzuka, there's a uphill right-hander into a hairpin there. I kind of wish that were the case, because that corner is way more sketchy. Just tail slide into my inside line there and almost try and pass me off of it. What are you doing? Are you trying to kill us? Because you keep it up, and you probably will. Also, nice YouTube sponsorship. Nice and thematic there, Nissan. I enjoy it. Like they knew anyway, but it's not the point. In real life there is a chicane, which would therefore mean that I wouldn't be entering this corner at 170. I disagree very strongly with that. I would love to know how you're doing that. That's as hard as I can possibly take it. I barely even stayed on the road, and the Mercedes passed me like I was in a freaking, like, luxury sedan. Come here, you stupid cheater. Feel the wrath of the Golden 4. Even though my car is clearly black and not golden, but again, beside the point. Oh, I hate this turn. I can't even begin to imagine how the Audi would take this track. It probably wouldn't. I would probably be in the wall like 6 different times by now. Without a setup that's more stiff than rigor mortis itself. And even then, it would probably still bounce around like a box spring trampoline. Come here, you stupid cheating Mercedes. I don't know what that was. It worked. I'm not complaining. It didn't even get me any closer to him. He is just outright cheating. I want to see this. I want to see just what the AI is apparently capable of taking this corner like. Okay, yeah, I can believe that. Because I did it myself in the last lap. And the guy still passed me like I wasn't even moving. He's just leaving, like, I'm not even... Get here! With your outdated ass car... Understeer! Your outdated car. This thing's from 2013, and get out of here. Understeer! Understeer! I mean, look at this thing. Does it look like it would handle well? Ah, curb. Here we go again, like merry-go-around. who designed this, like, shameful ripoff of, like, one of the greatest racetracks in the world? I never knew just how annoying this track was. I never actually really did it. Before goodbye, car. We just don't turn anymore. The wheels are no longer attached to the vehicle. This is fine. Well, that Mercedes is in the next county. I won't be seeing him again because the AI are freaking cheating here. Now you're gonna oversteer? Make up your freaking mind, car! Okay, I don't like what you're doing back there, sweetheart, so if you could just not... Show me your moves! Gearhead getting very aggressive, as you can see in the mirrors there. You just about murdered that Aston Martin into me. Oh, goodbye again, sweet prince. The governor is having a very rough go of it here. Turn! I don't care what racing lines I'm taking, the AI are basically cheating, and so will I. Cause god damn it, this is horseradish. Taking it to go on like Gran Turismo Sport and play the real track and get this sour taste out of my mouth. Tastes like week-old pizza. Actually, no, that's inaccurate. Pizza tastes good no matter, as long as it's not expired. Which, pizza has no expiration date, so therefore it doesn't really expire. That was pin perfect. Where was that earlier? Time, or the world will never know. What is happening? Hi, Aston Martin. What is going on with you? Did Gearhead finally shake you out? Wouldn't surprise me. Also, Gearhead again. This guy gets around. Just thought about that. He was just in Hockenheim with Alex in Germany. Now he's in Japan meeting the governor. As night falls, and I hit a curb like an idiot. Oh my god, please turn. Governor, your car is not so fast. It should have been so fast's car, I guess. Because this thing is just reluctant to even begin to steer. We still got 13 minutes of this, so that's gonna be like another 7 laps. I don't think my mind can take that. Nor can the car! Ah! Stop! Please! Be one or the other. Stop being both a drift car and a, well, Nissan. Be yourself. Don't be something else just because you're trying to annoy me. Oh, hi, curb. The curb is the one thing that doesn't disrupt this car. It's so big, it doesn't even care about a little bump. I'm kind of glad the racing league that I run doesn't go here. It would be a nightmare. There's like just a void beyond these light posts. Yeah, just an actual void back there. That's how dark it appears to be. Oh, hello, car! More Nissan Understeer! Barely. Even the car behind me has some damage. It's missing a headlight. That was the car that started on pole. The little blue Mercedes, before it was like taken over by that silver cheater. I know he's cheating. Oh, please turn. Must be some sort of disciple of whoever brought all these characters here. Cause this is like Japanese purgatory. Maybe it's Aku or something. I mean, we do have Samurai Jack around, and I just realized there's actually two characters that drive this stupid thing. We're gonna pick a nice wide track for when they do a race. Oh my god, or my sanity will be lost to time. Car! Okay. Off again. Oh, boy. No, forwards. Hi, Ben 10. No, I disagree. That's physically impossible. You're not in an LMP car. You can't do that. I will not allow it, Ben 10. New goal. Screw winning the race like everyone else so far has done. You have to beat the cheating Cadillac. That is Ben 10. That's literally like the front part of my car is completely removed. One headlight works, and that is all. Now, normally in nighttime races, if you lose both your headlights, depending on the racer, you're either disqualified or you have to immediately pit to, repair the damage and get new working headlights. This even goes for my racing leagues too. Luckily though, as long as I have the lighting of Ben 10 and the guy that's behind him, I shouldn't need the headlights, and those rules aren't in place in single player computer races. Oh, speed bumps. Probably a better option, honestly. Okay, well I think I may only have to do 3 more laps. Only. Okay, Governor, this isn't Need for Speed, or this isn't Mario Kart. You don't get a speed boost for drifting through a turn. I shouldn't even blame Governor. I should just blame the car. Though it is the car that Governor has chosen, so therefore it is also, it's not like Governor's not, at least somewhat at fault here. Corner is terrifying. The way the track is designed, or the hill is designed, the banking pushes you down into the bottom of the track, which then pushes you back up and off of it. Whose idea was that? Get out of here! Get fired, sucker! Golly! It's a terrible idea. Once again, some kind of Mario Kart stuff, like a black hole on the inside of a corner that you must negotiate or something. Except it's not a black hole, it's just a really, really weirdly positioned hill. Apparently Benson had some problems. He was now 16 seconds away from me, and Michael, that last name, was not him. Jeez, word. It's a cheese word. Help, this car is breaking my mind. No, it's the land of the rising sun, and the sun is now rising, or at least beginning to rise, and by the end of this lap we should probably see it somewhere in the sky. Assuming I survive it, which is still very much up in the air. And you kind of see the purple and pink hue that is associated with the sun rising and setting. That curb. But it hasn't done anything, but I'd rather not... Apparently the car I'd rather not turn again! Please help me. See from this nightmare I am driving. Governor, get a better car. Well, that worked. One more godforsaken lap, I think. Car wanted to there. It wanted to kill me. It wanted to do it. Just something kept it from doing so. I don't know what that something is, but thank you, I guess. The car is just so inconsistent with its behavior. The the car pushed like a woman in labor there, and I knew it was like magnetically attracted to that green stuff. Is that the end? Please be the end. I don't want to do another lap. We're never going back to Sakito. I don't even know if I want to even drive this car again. Kind of have to because Govner is kind of a relevant character. And I've stuck him in this car against any amount of my judgment. Better or good, or better or worse judgment. Any part of it that I used did not really help me here. If I even used judgment, or if I just randomly guessed and saw, oh hey, a black car, Govner. Which is probably more accurate to what actually was going through my head. Because of the written storyline, though, that's how this race is going to end. It doesn't end with our hero just dominating the competition. Govner has struggled massively, and the storyline will now shift to reflect that. How? Well, that's for me to know and for you to figure out as the future days unfold. Okay, now I am done. Yes? Oh, thank God. Die. Done with you. That gray Mercedes is a cheater. Gearhead, I don't know how you did that. Ben 10 had encountered errors. He has encountered an error and needs to shut down. Except that would have been more funny if used with Gearhead, not with Ben 10. But so Gearhead either didn't notice that he found Alex and Danny, or noticed and got them acquainted, and then went off to search for others, and immediately found Govner and Ben 10. Ben 10, however, isn't really good with recognition yet, as far as Govner and Gearhead, and he may not stick around, but so now it's a 4-player group at least of Alex, Danny, Gearhead, and now the Govner, regrettably, all kind of running in a tandem here. And so that is about time. Govner has had some struggles here in the land of the rising sun. Maybe we'll have Danny tame Suzuka, but I don't think so. It's Danny we're talking about. If the Govner couldn't do it in a race, Danny sure ain't gonna hack it.